Susan's taking us on a bit of a trek around town today to a restaurant which she reckons is pretty good, so let's check it out. So when we sat down, they gave us these little nuts. You find them, I used to find them a lot back in the day. I haven't had them for a long time. They're basically roasted peanuts with kaffir lime and a bit of chili, and they're beautiful. The texture's really, like, the nuts are not soft, they're quite a crispy. I guess they might be fried a bit as well. And they're just absolutely delicious. They don't have a big drinks menu here. They've only got beer, iced tea, and what else have they got? Coke and water. So for me, rather than getting a beer, I've just got the iced tea without sugar, so it's te tawar. And there's a pretty strong tea flavour in it as well. So if you like tea flavour, you're going to love that. Sometimes you get an iced tea and it's just like water, but that one's really, you can really taste the tea. I'm not tasting anything like pandan or anything in there, but it's quite nice. So the menu here is really Texas barbecue style. So you've got beef brisket, you can get 100 grams or 250 grams. You can get pork neck, they've got pork honk as well. They've got mac and cheese, homemade french fries and that sort of stuff. If you're not into pork or beef, they've even got smoked chicken thighs, which looks pretty good. The thing about this place, it's not really too much of a hidden gem because you get lots of people who are in the know coming here, but it's really one of those edgy places that are a little bit alternative and people in the know do come here, but it's not generally very popular. Okay, so we've got our beef and we've got some chips, some coleslaw, we've got a barbecue sauce and a couple of pickles. I'm going to try each element out individually so we can check them out. I'll start off with coleslaw first. The homemade coleslaw looks pretty good. That's good. And these homemade chips look great too. Oh yeah, they're really good. Really good. They're really crispy and there's still a bit of potato skin on them as well. So you know they're coming straight from a proper potato, not come straight from a bag. Really nice. Oh yeah, they're good. Just get a bit of that pickle there. See what that's like. I mean, can you go wrong with a pickle? Well, you probably could. That's good too. So, all we've got left to try now is this big bit of meat. Now, if you have a look at this, zoom in on that there, Susan, that fat is coming apart. So that fat that's straight down the middle, it's not too disturbing for me because it's just really melting away. And look at that. Unreal. It is full of smokiness. It's really well seasoned, so it's quite salty. And the meat is just pulling apart. If you come in there, Susan, and have a look at that, when I pull that meat apart, it's just pulling apart like that. You know, really just so soft and juicy. Amazing. The smokiness of it really is what's really intriguing for me. I might get a bit of that, I don't know, that sauce on there. I don't know how you do it. Do you dip it or do you pour it? Wow. Pour it on there. Oh. It's awesome. The only negative I would say is that I've ordered too little. I ordered the 100 grams and I really should have done the 250. I was just not sure about when you're talking about meat in grams. I've got no idea what 100 grams looks like. So a bit of advice there. If you're coming here and you love meat, yeah, order the bigger portion. That's the way to go. So Mita got mac and cheese. That's her side. So she said I can try hers, and I try everyone's anyway. So let's give it a go. That's really good. Really good. Her sauce is different to mine. So she got the chimichurri sauce. So I'm going to use a chip and dip it in there. Oh, this looks really interesting. It's better than the barbecue. If you've got a choice, get the chimichurri. Yeah. Okay, so this is Susan's dish and it's called the local pork. They say that it's pork neck with shimeji mushrooms. It's just a plate of pork with mushrooms and broccoli. It looks good. So I'm trying it first. If you like pork, you're going to love that. Especially if you like pork and mushrooms like Susan does, you're going to love it. I'm going to try some of this broccoli as well, which is, Junie says, it's got a bit of cheese on it, but Junie says it's the brightest, greenest broccoli she's ever seen, and I've got to agree with her. It's really, really just glowing. Awesome. Awesome. I love both of those dishes, actually. They're both unreal. So those chips on that dish I had were so good that I've actually ordered another portion. If you want to add a side of chips, they call it Herbie potatoes. Only 16,000, absolute bargain. These are steaming hot. They've just come out of the fryer. They give you a little bit of, it looks like mayo. Let's give it a go with the mayo. Oh, yeah. Unreal. I think that it's got a bit of dill in that mayo. That's what it tastes like, dill, double dip. So crispy. I sprinkle a little bit of salt on them. It's got a bit of a sweetness to it. I don't know why, but the chips are just sensational. I could just come here and eat a bunch of chips, actually. So I really love that food. All of that stuff that we had there, I really loved. I think it's great value as well, really. When you look at the amount of effort that's been put into something like slow cooking that meat, making all the sides, the chips, the coleslaw, the mac and cheese. There's a lot of work gone into all of that. And I think the value's there. This place is quite small. They've only got space for about 10, 12, 14 people, which makes it really homely and cozy as well. I like that aspect of it. Rather than being a big, sprawling restaurant, it's just a nice, small, almost like warung style in the residential complex. It's fantastic. Now, where is this located? Well, it's in Denpasar and it's in the north. So if you know where the Living World Mall is, it's very close to that. Very, very close to the Living World Mall. You could probably even walk to Living World from this place. It's so close. So coming from Sanur, you're going to need to catch a cab, and it's just a simple drive up the bypass road. It'd probably take about 20, 25 minutes depending on traffic. If you've got no traffic, 15 minutes. If you've got a bit of traffic, maybe 25. So this place needs to be booked. You need to make an appointment. Now, I'm going to put the contact details up on the screen now. I'm going to leave them up there a long time so you can write them down. You need to contact these people to make a booking because it's so popular. But it's worth it. And the reason you need to do it is because the place is small. But needless to say, it's an evening type event. It's not for lunch. So if you're coming here, plan for an evening here. You know, you'll only spend an hour and a half here anyway. I'd also like to just give a shout out to the owners of the place and the people working in the kitchen. They're sensational, very friendly. They're always looking for feedback. And, you know, we gave our honest feedback that this is amazing. And I think you should try it. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things Sanur. I'll catch you next time.